Hey guys, it's Haley. Okay, so I am determined to do this video today. I've tried to film this like 2 or 3 different times. My MacBook's just, I don't know what's wrong with the iPhoto, and like my webcam and stuff. It's just off. Like the videos, I've shot like 3 different videos, and like my speaking, as I said in my last video from yesterday, my like speaking is off. Like it's weird. But anyways, I wanted to do a video on how to survive a deployment. I've had a few people ask me to do this, or ask to do this type of video, so I decided that's what I'm going to do, because my husband did just get back from a 7-month deployment, December. I just had a brain fart. So I thought that it's kind of like fresh in my mind, and I kind of just went through it, so I want to just give my tips and tricks, and I'm sorry if this lighting is not good. Once again, I'm on my iPhone, so that's why. But anyways, that's what I'm going to have to do until I get a camera or something, because, yeah, I just need to shoot on my iPhone. I mean, yeah, I'll shoot on my iPhone from now on. It's like, I just don't like shooting on my iPhone, because then I have to upload it to YouTube weird, and it comes out weird, then I have to edit it. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so let's just start off with the basics. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I don't know why I'm shooting this video. Anyways, okay, I'm determined to shoot this video, and I'm rambling. Okay, so we're going to start off with my husband's kind of background a little bit. So this is not my husband's first deployment. This is our first deployment as a married couple, but it was his second deployment. He was in Iraq in 2008, but we were just barely dating then, so it's a whole different scenario. I'm not going to go into that, but let me just start off with kind of how I went through things in the beginning. So my husband we knew about his deployment way, way in advance, which I know you don't always know in advance. You know, usually they have to give you some sort of advance, but we knew, like, at least, I knew for like 6 months that he was deploying. He was supposed to leave in March of 2011. He didn't leave till May. They kept pushing it. I don't know why. They were saying that they weren't trained and all that stuff, but I don't really know. But anyways, he left in May, the beginning of May. Middle, beginning, whatever. Okay, I can't remember. So, you know, it was really hard. I'm not gonna lie. The first month was really difficult. I had a rough time. I'll be honest. I didn't think I was going to get through it. I mean, you always are like, oh, I can't get through this, but then it's like, what other option do you have, you know? So, after that first month, I was in so much of a better place. After I hit that month mark, I, started getting used to doing things on my own, I felt like more independent. I felt like I could do it. I had more confidence in myself after that first month. So, yeah, that first month after you get through that first month, I think it's really important to, like, celebrate that first month, because that's going to be the hardest, I guarantee it. The hardest is the beginning and the very end before they come home. So, okay, so I'm just going to give you some tips, because I'm rambling. I don't really know where this video is going to go. But, okay, so, it's too late. I'm tired. And I don't know how to do this video. Oh my god, this is going to be no one's going to like this video at all. Okay, so, first tip is keep yourself busy. I cannot stress this enough. I know people say this and you're like, keep yourself busy. No, really, keep yourself busy. If you don't have a job, find something to distract you, like volunteer or do something, I don't know. If you have kids, occupy your time with your kids. If you have dogs, I have 2 dogs. They're like my babies. I have a lab who's a year old. I said he, and it's a girl. Her name's Chloe. I post a million pictures on Instagram if you want to see. And then I have a 4-year-old greyhound. She's like a greyhound lab mix, and she's 4 or 5. We adopted her, so we're not really sure. And her name's Maggie. Those 3 dogs occupy my time so much. So, like, seriously, keep yourself busy. Like, I had a job. I don't work anymore because I lost my job. That's a whole different story because I got laid off recently. But that's just a different story. But, I had a job and I was working like 40 to 45 hours a week. So that seriously helped me. It saved me, I'll be honest. We live in Virginia and I don't have family here. I have, the closest family that I have is my father-in-law, which lives in Florida, and then the rest of our family lives in Texas. My husband's family lives in Texas, besides his father, and then all of our family, like both sides of our families live in Texas. So I don't have family here, so keeping yourself busy is key for me. And I know a lot of people are in the same situation. Like, a lot of people are in the military and they move around all the time, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard to be without your family, especially at a time like that where you're going through something and you just need, like, sometimes it's like, I just need my mom. I just need my mom. But sometimes it's just not going to happen, you know? They're not going to be there every day. My mom did come visit me in the beginning of deployment, so that really helped. If you have family that can come visit or you can go visit them, definitely do that. I know some people move home for deployments. I personally would not want to do that. I feel like this is my home. Where my husband lives, like where my husband and I live is my home, and I feel like Texas is not my home anymore because that's where my family is, but that's not where we live anymore. So I know I have a lot of friends who move home from deployment when their husband deploys, but literally, I would shoot myself if I had to live with my mom again. Me and my mom are like best friends, but if we had to live together again, I don't know what I would do. She would drive me bonkers. So I know that's an option if you want, but that's just, for me personally, that would just not work. I feel like this is my home. I feel more comfortable and more, like, settled in my home with my husband, where my husband lives. Like, I don't feel like if I go home, I'm going to feel like I'm going to guest somewhere, if that makes sense. So, yeah, just keep yourself busy. Definitely, like, find a job if you want to have a job. I mean, if that's an option for you, I would definitely suggest finding a job. Even if it's just like a part-time job, that would be something just to help you. Okay, and the big thing is reach out to people that are going to support you and are going to lift you up. If you have friends, like I have a lot of military wives that are friends, definitely reach out to those because those are the people that you're going to want to lean on. That's what you're going to call. When you're having a bad day, that's who you're going to call. I know I have some civilian friends here, but civilian friends don't understand. They don't. They can be there for you and listen to you and you can vent to them, but they're not going to be there. I mean, they're going to be there, but they're not going to understand. Like, I have a best friend back home who doesn't understand the military, like, doesn't understand how I can go without him for that long or anything like that. So, it's just sometimes it's so much easier to relate to people that are going through the same things or know what you're talking about when you're venting. So definitely reach out. Like, it's hard to make friends in a new place, I know, but there are so many things out there now that you can make friends, like support groups. There are, like, FRG for your husband's command. There's a ton of Facebook groups and, like, Twitter groups out there to help you connect with other military spouses. If your husband, like, knows the guys he works with or something, go out to dinner with their wives before they leave or something so you can make a connection and have a support system. That's really good. I know that I've gone out to dinner with a few of my husband's guys he works with, their wives and stuff, so that's really good. Just reach out and really just make a connection. I know I'm a really shy person, but I had to, like, when we moved here, I left all my things behind, you know? I packed up everything. All my childhood was in Texas, and we moved here. And I literally had to, like, go out of my comfort zone, get out of my bubble, and really just meet people and branch out and make a connection with somebody and try to make friends because that's what you really need. That's bottom line. You need friends. Really. Like, it's okay to sit at home sometimes, but you need to get out. Get out of the house, girl. Get out of the house. Okay? Next thing is, send care packages. Care packages are really, really fun, and I have a whole video on care packages if you want to watch it. It's down below. I think it's, like, from maybe August, or September maybe, but I did a whole video on care packages, but care packages are really fun and something that you can do and that your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance will seriously enjoy so much. My husband loved his care packages, and he would always be like, don't send me anything. I don't need anything. But literally, they love them, and it's so reassuring, you know, that they're getting them. You're far away from them, and they miss you. and they're doing a job and they're leaving you behind, and they really do enjoy those. So definitely send those. My husband also likes getting letters. You know, there's email these days and like text messages, but my husband likes like good old-fashioned letters. So if your husband likes that, do that. I enjoy doing it too because it's just fun. Something that we don't do very often. So that's a really fun thing if your husband might enjoy that. I think any husband or boyfriend or whatever would enjoy getting a letter like that. That's so cute. And yeah, so definitely look at that video. It has a little bit more helpful tips and stuff. I don't really want to get into it because I did a whole video on it. What else was I going to say? Oh, something that I do when he's gone is I plan something like one day a month that I'm going to do something for myself. Whether it's shopping or like getting a manicure and pedicure or a massage or something like that. I do that so I can have something to look forward to because, like, my husband's gone for 7 months. That's a long time. That's a lot of weekends. That's a lot of days being gone, and you have to have something to look forward to. That's definitely something that really helped me. Like, I would put it on in my planner or my phone and be like, I'm going to get a pedicure this day. Like, you know, payday or, like, whatever day you feel like you want to do it. I would always just plan a day that I was off from work at the time. And I would go do something. Like, it's so relaxing to, like, get a massage or get a manicure. Oh, that's heaven for me, is getting, like, a manicure, massage, or a pedicure. Oh, love it. So, also, like, get your hair done. I know that's another thing. I didn't even mention that, but I love getting my hair done. So, yeah. And, like, the best advice that I ever had is, seriously, like, Haley, one day one of my friends was like, Haley, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry a lot. But as long as you get up the next day, it's totally okay. And that's, like, something that I'll always remember because sometimes I feel bad about crying. I don't want to, like, I want to be strong, but everyone's going to cry. So just getting it out and crying helps a lot. Like, I'll just be like someday, like, there would be days, like, I would be off from work and I would just be bumming around, like, laying down, watching Sappy, like, Notebook and Walk to Remember on TV and crying. And then I'd kind of get out of my system the next day. I'd be like, okay, that's not happening anymore. So, like, buck up, Haley, and move on. Like, today's a new day. So just think of it like that. And just having an amazing support system really helps. My family's really supportive. Having supportive family helps. Your husband's going to support you. Your husband loves you, your boyfriend, whatever. I keep forgetting that other people are watching this besides people that are married. And, like, there's boyfriends, too. But seriously, that is amazing. They support you and they know that you are sacrificing as well as they are. You know, like, people, yeah, they're doing the job, but they're leaving you behind. My husband always says all the time, like, you sacrifice more than I do. So just really remember that. And remember that it's temporary. They're going to come home. They're going to come home. It might suck, but they're going to come home. Just think of it like they have a job to do and they have to be gone for a long period of time. I know it sucks, but yeah. Okay, so what else was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. So I think that's pretty much all I was going to say. It's kind of sporadic. I should have written stuff down of what I was going to talk about, but I don't know. That's really all I have to say. It's like kind of just my tips and my story spiel. I can do another video on it if you want. That's more organized. But if you have any questions or concerns or anything, you can message me below. I would love to hear from you. I've heard from a few of you, and all y'all's comments seriously make my day. Like, I love hearing from y'all, so don't hesitate to talk to me. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!